Okay. That last one was really, really quite painful. So Hasty Rope, which means we buy a rope and we play it. So we hit 4/4. So we buy a rope turn 1. Then we play it. Then we buy a rope turn 2. Hasty Rope lets us get the landing parties back. So we buy a rope turn 1. We buy a rope turn 2. We buy a Seer. And then we... What are we doing here? There's no plus buy. So that's annoying. We buy a couple of Seers. We buy a couple of Gears. And we call it a game. We start provincing. 2 ropes, 2 Seers, 2 Gears, and start provincing. Not really sure what else to do. That's the first 6 buys. So, yeah, this works out great if they see the cargo ship. I would have gotten a Seer there, I think. I don't think this order matters. They got a Patrician, and I don't quite understand what the Patrician does for them. Okay, rope is plus buy. I'm crazy. Rope is plus buy. So we just build forever. We just build forever. Yeah, we definitely want to get a couple of gears. We take silvers, we take gear, we take stowaways even, because the stowaways we're going to be able to play every time we draw them, because we're going to gain any of these orange cards. This is like beautiful kingdom here. Okay. So gear is what I was thinking about gaining. I can also believe in cargo ships, so we can top deck the believe in cargo ships so that we can put a Seer in hand. So having a Seer in hand feels quite nice. I'm looking this turn to maybe get a Seer and another cargo ship if we can draw that well. I'm not quite sure. Seems like my opponent's is very far ahead, and I don't know what happened. My Seer revealed 3 coppers. Their Seer revealed a rope. I guess all they have that I don't have is 2 Patricians, and I have an extra Seer. So as player 1, I guess if they take a oh my god, what are they doing? What are they doing? Oh my god. This makes me feel so bad about how last game played out. Nice. Okay. So 7. Yeah, I mean certainly I'm cargo shipping a Patrician. I don't really need to. I could cargo ship. I could gain like another cargo ship. I cargo ship a cargo ship and gain another rope, for example. And just hope I don't bottom deck all of my Seers. I think I'm trashing coppers here over estates. I think this turn I'm trashing coppers over estates because I only have the 2 Seers. No? I mean, are they doing this thing where they're getting early Emporia? It just seems terrible. It seems silly. You buy a province and get an Emporium. It just seems silly. All right, now that they're doing this weird Emporium thing. Okay, well, this seemed pretty unlucky. All right, so we have a cargo ship. I guess I gain an Emporium. And then I was thinking about Stowaway as just free draw. Maybe I just gain a silver as... okay, this is quite nice, though, to see all the coppers. I can thin the rest than all the things. Like, so they get double Emporium here. I get like Emporium Seer, and they have a slight VP lead. Their deck is way thicker. And I don't know why they're not. This just seems like a huge waste of first player advantage getting Emporiums. I think I do trash 2 here. I added a silver and an Emporium, but I'm going to lose 2 coppers and a rope. Okay, we do end up drawing deck here. 10. Okay, so we take both Emporia and just be like, hey, look, you have first player, and I have an extra Seer, an extra Emporium, and your deck is bad. And then I have slightly more money next turn. Yeah, I don't quite know what they're doing, but okay. So now this turn we're going to look to add landing parties, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe we just add stowaways as our terminals. There's just not enough ropes left to make the landing party hasty rope thing work. I certainly am not greening here. Oh my goodness, gold. That cannot be right. Okay, we got the cargo ship into play. Both ropes. We had just like a bad draw. I think this is Seer and silver down there. So we'll definitely take another silver and set it aside. I'm just thinking about... I'm thinking about stowaways at some point here. I'm not thinking about it very hard, to be honest. Just take another silver, another rope. I want something that generates money, I guess. So, silver. Hopefully one of these ropes will draw some coppers, because I have a bunch. They were all clumped together last turn. Caravan Guard is half of a coin, basically. So they have these 5... They wasted all this effort on 5 Patricians. It just doesn't do very much for them. They're just getting golds. I'm just going to keep building and building and building. And, like, top deck a Seer every turn with cargo ship. And keep adding silvers. And nope. Okay, that was unlucky. But I easily draw here. Okay, so this bottom card is a copper, which I want to draw. Okay, I didn't get enough plus buy this round. I guess I need to get another rope next turn, so I have 3 buys every turn. And I guess I will get a landing party then? That just doesn't do anything this turn. So I just get more silvers. Gear is interesting as well for set aside. Stowaway for duration draw. Rope is a duration. I could take a stowaway now. But I'm going to have 3 buys next turn. I feel like I'm using all... I guess I feel like I'm using all my money so I can start worrying about reliability. And this turn I'm going to gain another rope, another Seer, and... maybe 2 rope, maybe a landing party. We'll see. 12. I may start greening as well and just feel like I've got enough cards. I can probably afford to absorb some provinces in the deck now. Wow, I'm really not finding any coppers to trash. Okay, I'm like 99% sure this bottom card is a Seer, right? I have 1, 2. Okay, I don't care. I'm going to draw it and play it. Okay. All the ropes. Alright, so rope. Stowaway. Hasty. Put that in the cargo ship. So how many cards do I have? 4, 7, 9, 10, 15, 18 cards. So I'm going to be able to get to double province pretty soon. I could gain another rope even. Just lower the pile, make their landing parties look silly. I can also gain a gardens now as my greening solution. And it looks like it's going to be 4-point guardians. Or guardians. And I'll keep trashing coppers. For sure. But this seems like it should be an easy win despite the slight score difference. We'll see if they go for gardens as well. Somehow they got their coppers trashed faster than me, which I'm befuddled how that happened. Like multiple turns in a row of ropes doing nothing. All right. Do we need another rope? Probably not. We'll just take a Seer, a couple of gardens. These gardens will tick over to 3 points next turn. What did they gain? Province cargo ship. Yeah, these gardens will tip over to 3 points pretty soon. Probably. I don't know. Maybe I'm throwing this away. I'm just like shocked that my opponent cleaned their coppers up faster than me. It just like doesn't seem fair. Yeah, it just like doesn't seem fair. All those turns where I bottom decked all of my coppers. Okay, bottom 2 cards are both Seers, so I'm actually pretty happy not to gain a Seer this turn. So what is the card I want to gain to activate the Stowaway? I gain another Stowaway. I gain another rope. In like a rope in a province. Okay, 19, 20, 21, 25 cards. So I'm 1 card away from triggering gardens up. So that's each worth 3 points. I have to watch out for them doing something like 3 gardens here. But if I do province garden copper or something. This shuffle, of course, I top deck all coppers. Okay. 14. They're not in a position to double province. Again, we can count 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 25 unique cards. So if I go triple gardens, I'm slightly worried. If I go like double gardens, silver, what gets me to 16? Double gardens, silver. Caravan guard gets me to 16 next turn. The Caravan guard is just for reliability, and I can double province. I guess I just put the silver in hand. And in theory, I've got 3 ropes. I hit double province here. And the gardens, any card I buy gives me +5 with the gardens. So I think I was very unlucky with copper distribution this game not to have thinned faster than them. Very, very unlucky. So again, a province, the first province I buy is worth 11, so 2 provinces is worth 17 points for me. And they just activated my Stowaway. Oh my, okay. Okay. And we do dud out here. So Gardens is worth 3. I don't think I want to touch the Gardens pile. So this is like a sad double duchy. Yuck. They should eventually not draw a deck as well. One imagines the Patricians are pretty unlikely to draw. Seer's pretty unlikely to draw. Okay, they're not quite at winning here, it looks like. Yeah, the landing party helps. Okay, don't trash, don't trash. All right, Seers. I bottom decked a lot of Seers, I guess I will say. That seems pretty unlucky. All right, so double Gardens doesn't get me there. Province Gardens is worth 9. So how much is Gardens worth? Gardens is only worth 3. All right, so Gardens is just not worth enough. 17, so I have to go double duchy again. And feel like I got unlucky here to lose this game. Did they rope last turn? No. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I got pretty unlucky there to lose that game. I don't think I played it perfectly, but I think my opponent had pretty much best case draws many of the games, many of the turns, and I had worst case draws with coppers, making it really hard to thin and so on. I prefer my strategy. Maybe I could have built one more turn, built natural double, and just skip the Gardens. Probably just skipping the Gardens and building the double. I win that easier. The Gardens seemed like it should be fine, and I think I just drew really, really badly 2 shuffles in a row at the end, in addition to the earlier bad shuffles to not thin all my coppers like my opponent did with even less draw. So I think they got pretty lucky to escape with a win there. And I think I'm going to call that it for preview videos for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with day 5.